Judge David Fleischer has become widely known for throwing out cases in which black defendants are charged without sufficient probable cause. But his unique approach, is holding people accountable while offering guidance, serves as a bigger lesson in how the scales of justice can be firm while also being compassionate.
And that's the basis for arrest. It was just a temporary detention. It was just attempt to detain him while he was trying to investigate.
What's doing wrong?
Joining me now is Judge David Fleischer. Thank you so much for being with us to talk about all of this. You've gone viral before. Are you trying to go viral? Or are you just doing your job?
I'm doing my job. I'm educating the public. We're providing transparency. And I think people like to see it. And the problem is not everybody likes to see it. I have people that have gotten mad at me as well. But
why is that? What do they say? What is the pushback for transparency?
Well, I don't know if they think that I'm making money on the side. I don't know if they think that there's something dubious happening, or maybe potential defendants may be getting worse off, hurt by being seen on YouTube, So there is an outlier there where people are seen online and they don't want to. But the amount of good that it has provided, I was telling you earlier, where it livens people's spirits. It gets them to do things that they normally wouldn't do. And I think the other important thing is with kids look at this, they watch it, and they see, oh my goodness, this is what happens if you go to court. This is what happens if you are a danger to the public. So the idea is to think before you act, think before you speak. And what we do here is we literally micromanage every case through, number one, probable cause. After going through probable cause, we're going to go through your life. What are you doing in life? How old are you? Are you working? Are you not working? Are you using drugs? If so, how do we help you stop? What do we do to close that revolving door? And the other thing is the idea of bail reform is to get people out of jail, the nonviolent, because that's what bail reform, right? It's for misdemeanor, not felony, where we're focused on, bail was a system of a money system, right?
Right.
The initial thing was where a woman was arrested on a suspended license case. The bail was set at $2,500 and she couldn't afford it. So she sat in jail. But to get videos takes months. So what are you going to do? Are you going to sit there waiting to fight your case? No, you're going to plead guilty. What happens when you plead guilty? You get a conviction, you lose your license, right? You'll have to sit in jail. Well, while you do that, you lose your apartment. What happens to your kid? So the idea is to let you out. You fight your case, and it's an effort to be fair to everybody.
Judge Fleischer, that's the thing. Your goal is to be fair to everybody. You're humanizing defendants. Why does that seem so groundbreaking coming from an American judge?
That's a great question. But you remember, we've had an old system that's been in place for 200 years. And we're now, not only did we upend it, but we, in our court, we're showing you what happens. I'm showing you our ins and outs every single day. So you get to see what happens in our court. You get to see who's held accountable. You get to see what happens if you break the law. You get to see that I value my public and I'm going to protect it at all costs. I don't care who you are. I don't care where you're from. I don't care how much money you have. You endanger my public. There's consequences. Now, if you're young and there are issues, we are here to help you. We have resources. Help me help you. And I think that when people see that, it inspires them. And it's so great. And what really kind of really shakes me is that not everybody sees it, and they get mad at me, and they get, I don't know. Just not everybody's for it, I guess. And it really hurts because every person that comes through our court, I treat them like they're my child.